In this lesson, we're looking at object pronouns, or ضمائر النصب. You've already studied how to form possessive pronouns in Arabic. We will use these same pronouns with only some slight modification to form object pronouns. Object pronouns are pronouns that follow verbs for the most part. Now, we can have object pronouns that are objects of, say, prepositions, but in this lesson, we're going to focus on objects of verbs and in terms of those objects being pronouns. So here we have a sentence, Ahmed is my friend, do you know him? Ahmed صديقي هل تعرفه? The who there returns to Ahmed. So if we have seen a list of these pronouns that we know already, we can, for example, talk about subject pronouns. You've already seen these. أنا, I. نحن, we. أنت, you. أنتِ, you. هو, he. هي, she. And hum, they. Now these are subject pronouns because if I said I am a student, I would say أنا طالب, right? I wouldn't say إي طالب. I would say أنا طالب. So I is a subject of a nominal sentence. We also have possessive pronouns, which you've studied as well. So these are I, na, ka, ki, who or he, ha, and hum or him. Now, these are attached to nouns. So, for example, you've had kitabi, my book, or kitabuna, our book, or kitabuka, your book, etc. So these are going to attach to the ends of nouns. If you remember that subject pronouns are in the subject of a sentence or a nominal sentence. We have, for example, نحن طلاب, we are students. But we can say طلابنا, our students. And we put the na and attach it to the end of طلاب. Now in this lesson, we're looking at object pronouns. So here we have ni, na, ka, ki, hu, he, ha, hum, or him. Notice they look very similar to the possessive pronouns. And that's because they basically look the same except for the first person singular, and that is ni rather than e. So for example, we would say هل تعرفني? I don't say هل تعرفي, I say هل تعرفني? Do you know me? Right? And if I say my book, I would say kitabi. But I don't say kitabuni, I say kitabi. So the possessive pronouns which attach to the ends of nouns look very similar to the possessive pronoun, or sorry, the object pronouns that connect to the ends of verbs, except in the first person singular where we add a noon before the ya. Now let's look at some examples. We have هل تتذكر, do you remember? Now I want to say, do you remember me? But here I've put a subject pronoun. The subject pronoun here is not in the correct place, because if I want to use a subject pronoun, I have to say, for example, it has to be in the subject place, the mubtada of a sentence, a nominal sentence. I would say أنا طالب, but here we have it coming after a verb. It's in the object place. That is, do you remember me? The me is the object of remembering, right? So here we can't have a subject pronoun. What we need to do is we need to turn that subject pronoun into an object pronoun, which is ni. So the ana becomes a ni. هل تتذكرني? هل تتذكرني? Do you remember me? And here we have our object pronoun ni. Here's one more example. اسمي أحمد هل تعرفني? My name is Ahmed. Do you know me? So again here, the ni is referring to I or me, actually me in an object sense. My name is Ahmed. اسمي أحمد. Do you know me? هل تعرفني? So let's summarize what we've learned so far. Object pronouns look like subject and possessive pronouns in Arabic, except for the first person singular. and object pronouns attached to the verbs that they follow. So hopefully now you should be able to form your object pronouns correctly. مع السلامة.